What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Bob Arum. Bob Arum stated that retired Tyson Fury's blood will stir after Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Usyk fight, says Bob. Should Fury continue to box, he could face the winner of the bout in a title unification fight. Anthony Joshua reflects Alexander Usyk loss, of course. And this is what Bob Arum had to say. He said, Tyson Fury's blood will stir when Anthony Joshua and Alexander Usyk go head-to-head again. Of course, Fury just recently knocked out the Dillian White in front of 94,000 people, okay? And he says he does not plan on fighting again. Let me counterpunch, because that's basically all Bob Arum has mentioned. But Bob, I have to agree with him. He got something right. For one, I think Tyson Fury won't be comfortable retired at this early of age. You know, Tyson Fury, man, he's not a guy that I think likes to sit around unless, and then see, here's the thing. The circumstances and when he retired before were a lot different than the ones now. The ones now, you don't hear of any failed drug tests. You don't hear of any type of drama. You don't hear about any of that, unless, the David Kinahan stuff. But that's a totally different story, because you've noticed he doesn't want to talk about that. But I don't think that he is going to retire over that. He's 33 years old. I don't really see him just sitting around. Yes, he has his sport drinks. Yes, he had a book last year that he came out with. He might do some motivational speaking. He might talk about, travelers' lives matter, things like that. He could do a lot of those plethora of things. But going out the way he went out, like on top, it sounds good. It sounds kind of like Andre Wardish, but it's really not. Because Andre Ward really didn't have anybody that he could have fought. Okay, because Triple G didn't want any, and there was really no one else at that time that could challenge Andre Ward like 5 years ago. Andre Ward's been out the game a minute, man. You got to understand, he's been out of the game for a good long time. Whereas Tyson Fury has possibly one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world that he could fight. It doesn't have to be about the belts if you want to fight the best. Dillian White was not the best. Bob Arum's right. I think that would bother Tyson Fury because it bothered Tyson Fury before. Why? Because Deontay Wilder said, you know what, Tyson Fury's washed up, he's fat, he won't be able to make it, or whatever. That stirred up Tyson Fury's desire and motivation to lose that weight to come back to the sport. Anthony Joshua called him out after knocking out Vladimir Klitschko. He called him out. Deontay Wilder also supposed to have said this about Mike Tyson, and he's named after Mike Tyson. That's why he wanted to come back to avenge the disrespect and the honor for Mike Tyson. So if words got you to lose over 100 some odd pounds to get back in shape, or to get in enough shape to box, then why should we believe that you're just going to sit around now knowing that you have a guy out there that beat the guy that you're supposed to fight to become number one? Counterpunch. So I think at the end of the day, Bob Arum's right. I don't think Tyson Fury will rest easy with guys out there like Alexander Usyk unless he has some type of scared bone, or worried bone, or fearful bone in his body, which may or may not be true. I don't know. But I don't think Tyson Fury, the warrior, the Sparta in him, will allow him to allow those fighters just to go on with their careers without him intervening. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Bob Arum and his comments on Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!